Hi guys, it's EBPMAN with tabletsforme.com, and today we're going to do a brief review of a new stylus from Wacom. It's the Bamboo Stylus Duo. So this stylus is just slightly over 5 inches long, as you can see here, and what sets it apart from its predecessor is the fact that on the opposite side of the stylus it has a pen. This is a standard ballpoint pen, and if we were to take this off for a second, we'll take a look at the ballpoint pen, and it's replaceable. It's something that you can find at your local office supply store. So that's great. So it's nothing proprietary, and it on the opposite side still serves the same purpose as the previous stylus, which is for writing on tablets. Now, this tip is a soft tip, so there's no fear to scratching your screen, regardless of the tablet that you use. This will work on an iPad, this will work on an iPhone, an Android phone, or an Android tablet. If we were to look at the previous version and what sets it apart, once again, is the fact that the previous version did not have the pen on the opposite side. It is slightly longer. The new version is slightly longer than the old one. Let me bring that back into video right there. As you can see right there, it is slightly longer, but I actually like the fact that it is a little bit longer. It actually has, it's slightly heavier, and I would, attribute that to the fact that it does come with a removable cap, and the fact that it is longer. The cap on the previous version doesn't come off. It's fixed. It's attached. And as I had shown you a couple seconds ago, this one does come off to conceal the tip so that you don't get ink on your shirt, or if you keep this in your briefcase, or if it's a purse. So let's take a look at performance to see how they compare. Alright, so what sets apart one stylus from the other? Well, you'll see that there are many styluses available on the market, and I'd say personally, it's like picking a pen. It's all about the weight, how it fits in your hand, and then how it writes. What sets this line of styluses apart is the material that is being used for the tip. I find it to write smoothly on screens with or without a screen protector, and I also find that there is very little resistance that actually takes place when you're writing with it. Other styluses that I've used are kind of they drag on the screen. So let's take a look at how it performs on a product called Notability that's available on the iPad. Alright, so we'll set it to pen mode. You'll notice it really writes smoothly. There's very little lag. A lot of it has to do with the program as well. The recognition, at least my handwriting, is coming out pretty clear. I'll go to erase this and then try something else or another word. Write the word bamboo. Okay, and you notice pretty smooth. The erasing also works well. There's really no perceived lag as you write. The next thing I wanted to give you is kind of a feel of the writing of each one of these styluses. So the top, this I wrote with the actual Wacom Bamboo Stylus Duo, and you'll notice that the actual ink, the pen side, is very thin. While I prefer the writing thickness of the Targus pen, this is something that is easily swapped out. You can go to an office supply store and just get a different ink cartridge that has a broader tip. This is a generic brand, Rocketfish, from Best Buy, and you'll notice that again it's pretty similar to what you're seeing here. But what we're not doing in this review is gauging the pen quality, because again, this is something that's easily replaced. What I still would focus on is, again, the quality of the writing tip on your actual iPad or tablet device. What you'll find is, again, I just can't stress this enough, that the difference you're going to see comes down to the tips. Notice how broad this tip is. Notice how narrow this one is, and this one is like super wide. What you'll find is that the accuracy, if you're highlighting a document in iAnnotate or in Easy PDF Creator, you'll find that the narrower the tip, the better experience you'll have when it comes to highlighting text, underlining text. When it comes to drawing, I also prefer the thinner tip because you'll get better accuracy as you draw. So I hope this gives you a brief view into the Wacom Bamboo Stylus. As I compared earlier its predecessor, there is no difference from the writing tips. They're actually the same size, with the exception that the new version actually has a pen. And it's something that I actually rather enjoy. I enjoy having one writing instrument that could be used both on paper and also on an electronic device. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them on tabletsforme.com or on this YouTube channel.